Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your May 2019 bonus love reading. I'm Jade with Yes, Yes, Yes. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to do a quickie today. This is Finding Love and Relationship reading. This is a read for singles or newly in relationship. And we're going to get some information from lots of different decks. I'm going to start with the Mike Dooley deck here. And I'm interested in what does the universe have for a message. Okay, you just threw it out there for Aquarius. Well, you needn't worry. Look at that. You didn't worry, Aquarius. It's all going to happen perfectly. So don't worry. Put them aside. Put the worries aside. So if you've been staying up late at night, if you've been wondering when is this person going to show up, don't worry about it. That's what the universe is saying. Don't even, okay? Now, let's see what Gabby Bernstein's deck has to say. And while I'm shuffling this, first let me just say thank you all for your likes and your shares and your subscribes. If you're interested in a personal reading, my website is yesYesYes.life. That link is in the box below. And hit that thumbs up button if you're feeling it. I'd love to hear your comments as well, so feel free to leave some. All right, so Gabby Bernstein, this is the deep love from the universe. Let's see what she has to say. Ooh, I choose to learn through love. Aquarius, you do this. You choose to learn through love. My father was an Aquarius, and I had a very close relationship with him, and it was never really discussed. It was just always understood. And I think that that is an underlying understanding that you Aquarians have, is that you do learn through love, you experience life through love. I think this is very familiar to you. Okay, let's see. I'm curious about the power animal of your person. I'm looking for characteristics of the person that is coming towards you, Aquarian. Okay, so this is Power Animal Oracle deck. Ooh, horse. We had this from another one. Who was that? Libra. So your fellow air sign also had the horse for their person. This is freedom, and you always have a choice, okay? So this person that you're drawing or that's coming towards you is a person who is experiential, right? They're free. They enjoy life. It could be a earth sign because this is an earth animal, but they have the choice. They want to keep the choice. This could be a relationship where it's more open than in the past, or may feel more open than your relationships in the past, where you don't have it. It can be monogamous, but it may just still be open for experience with others as far as dating. Maybe not necessarily sex, but you can decide what that is. But your person is very open and interested in freedom and feeling free. And maybe you too feel that way, Aquarius. I would not be surprised. So now I'm going to get a few more characteristics from the Line Strider deck from your person. Let's get some characteristics, more characteristics, please, for Aquarius's person. Five of Swords energy in the reverse. So this is someone who is, and so when it's in the upright, it's a truce. It's an uncomfortable truce, right? But this seems to be like a person who has fought in the past and is done fighting. They're not going to fight. They're not going to argue. This is someone who will choose their freedom over an argument or over a discomfort in the relationship. Okay, they've learned this from the past, from being in a relationship in the past where perhaps there was a lot of fighting and dis-ease. Okay, now let's see how you will or have you two met. Okay, so I'm curious about your meeting and if you have met or if you will, or how you will be meeting. Kind of hard to, I'm trying to allow for it being a comeback. Is it a comeback? We'll see. Is it a comeback? Eight of Pentacles. This shows that you might be meeting at work. At work, work, work. So Eight of Pentacles is that card of hard work, but you're also being recognized. So if you are in your community being recognized for all of your hard work, that could be where you meet. I'm feeling like it could be something where you are working around each other because this is the 8. So it's not like a brand new meeting. You may know each other, but not have thought of each other in terms of relationship before. So you might be working in the same sector, working in the same field, but not necessarily next to each other. But it's definitely going to be something where there is some type of highlight, like you've been highlighted or they've been highlighted, and that's how you will meet. But keeping your head down and letting other people recognize you, it will bring you two together. Let's see if there will be an initial attraction or recognition between you two. Initial attraction or recognition for Aquarius. How would they? Oh, okay. Knight of Swords in the reverse. I'm feeling that it's a slow growth, okay? This is a slow growth because it's the Knight in the reverse. And it's swords, so it's going to be through conversation, witty banter. It can mean that it could be the typical rom-com where, you know, at first you start off as enemies, and then you figure out that you really like each other, and then you start dating. So it could mean that there could be some back talk, right? And again, if you're in the same field and maybe you are two people who are competing for the same position, and one person is recognized with that Eight of Pentacles, one person is recognized over the other, and then it's the other person who has to realize, oh my gosh, that might be my person. I have to put my ego aside, that type of thing. So the initial attraction is going to be slowly growing, but it's potentially quite strong and deep with that sword diving deep. And it's definitely communication is a big part of your relationship. Let's see what other characteristics. This is my money question. The characteristics of the relationship for Aquarians, of this relationship coming forward at least. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So this is if you're feeling like, if in the past you have pieced out of relationships, right? I'm feeling like a lot of people, and for the ones that I'm talking about, if you are in relationship and once it gets to a sticky place, you end it because or even maybe you sabotage it because you don't want to get to a super deep place. That might be the history. This is telling me that you're working through that, okay? This is we're not going to leave if it gets tough. We're not going to move on from this emotional connection or baggage or hard times, that we're going to work through it, okay? Characteristics is a digging in. So once you get through this and you develop something together, you're going to dig in, is what that's showing me at least. Now let's see what the challenges are in this relationship. What are the challenges here in this relationship for Aquarius? Seven of Pentacles. I haven't seen this card in a bit. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So the challenge is that you're building, okay? Same thing with this Eight, building, but you've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and really wanting something to take hold, okay? This is the challenge, is that and I feel it's that same energy of wanting to peace out, wanting to leave it before it's had a chance to become something, okay? The challenge is that you're really gonna have to dig in. You're really gonna have to wait just a bit longer than you're used to, a bit longer than that might feel comfortable. Just breathe and let it develop. And Aquarians, this could be specifically for you because this is a reading for you. This could be the energy you need to hear because this could be your tendency, okay? But you needn't worry. Just don't worry that something bad is going to happen. Maybe that's a past, you're being triggered by something and you really don't want to get hurt, okay? This is, the Seven of Pentacles. You have both pentacles out here that are strong, stable, secure foundations. That's there, okay? Just let it develop. Let those seeds take root. Okay, let's see what there's some advice. I just gave you some, but let's see if there's some more advice for that challenge of the Seven of Pentacles, telling you to wait a little bit longer. Wait a little bit longer. Excuse me. And this card, I've got Page of Swords on the underlying here. So this is communication coming in. And that could be directly involved with this Five of Pentacles coming in the reverse as well. So the advice here is feeling connected, okay? Feeling like you're not left out. Really bonding together. In the standard deck, there's two people, right? And I feel like that card together can mean two people against the whole world. When you first meet somebody and you're bonding in that first 6 months to a year, it's about you two against the whole world. It's you have a personal language. You guys decide, what your routines, where you go to the park or the restaurants and the movies or whatever it is. it becomes the two, right? This is the advice here, is that you have to remember, keep in mind that you have to build that two in order for that foundation, that before those seeds can take hold, that feeling of connection of the two building is what will come forward. That's, let me try to make it clearer because I don't think it was. If you feel like you two are connected and that it's not you against anyone, it's two of you together, and that you're not being left out, the whole world is not passing you by, other people are not passing you by, nothing is leaving you. This is a card of scarcity in the upright. If you feel like you are full and you are abundant together, right, that these seeds are being planted, all of these cards are telling you, don't sabotage it. Don't leave it behind. Let it fulfill itself, okay? Allow it space to grow. Breathe, relax, and give it a little bit more time than you normally would, okay? A little bit more time. I want to see what the overall potential of this relationship is for you, Aquarius. What is your overall potential? Ooh, I just saw 1111, Aquarius, Page of Pentacles. So this is a pentacle again, right? So you've got some stability here. This is small stability coming forward. Six of Cups too. It did come out in the reverse. So it's sweetness. It's sweetness that's going to feel like home. It's going to feel like something that you're going to recognize, that feeling, underlying feeling, once you get to the comfort of it, that's going to bring you home, okay? So give it some time to develop into what you want it to be, that feeling of home and recognition together, that sweetness, that stable connection. Give it time to develop into that, because it has a lot of potential here to be something that can be very long-term for you, Aquarians. Let me know how you feel about this one, and hit that thumbs up button if you're feeling it. You don't need to worry. You don't need to worry. You choose to learn through love, right? That's here. We started here. Learn through love. Let it develop. Don't peace out too soon. You got to learn through it. It's going to feel good, Aquarians. All right? Sending you all my love. I'll see you guys next time.